Hey there, my name's Brad from Dig Creative, and today I'm starting my series of small SEO, quick 3-minute videos for lots of different small businesses to see how I can assist you with your SEO. So I thought the best way to do this is to find some small businesses that exist already and look at what they're doing well, look at what they're maybe not doing so well, and just give some advice as to what to do there. Um, so this week I'm looking at physiotherapists, and I'm starting in my hometown. I live in Caboolture, Queensland, Australia, and love it here. Beautiful place, and I'm keen to help small businesses in our area to do well on Google, to get more clients, get more people through the door. So I thought I'd start here. And as you can see today, we're looking at Auscare Physio. And the reason I've chose those guys is that when I search for them in Google, when I search for physiotherapist Caboolture, they come up in position. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, position 4. Okay. It looks like it's a pretty well rated website because it's got 5 stars and it's got 22 reviews, which is awesome. However, it's only coming up in number 4. Okay, we all know that if you want to get people through your door, you want to get bookings, you've got to be in that top 2 or 1 spot. Okay, number 3 is okay, but 2 or 1 is where you need to be at. All right, so let's take a look at the business profile and see what we've got. So straight away, we've got our positioning correct. We've got our website, phone number. We've got our reviews here. Excellent. Lots of great reviews. One thing that I do notice straight away is that we're not replying to these comments. So we've got all these brilliant reviews there, but we're not replying to them. What we need to make sure we're doing is if someone leaves a good review or a bad review, got to make sure you leave a message, and as quickly as possible as well. Okay, so jump on there, give them a message back, say, hey, thanks so much for your feedback. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to see you next time. All right, something along those lines. Or if it's negative, try and resolve it in a public way that is helpful to your existing clients and those that might be coming through the door. Really tells them how you're going to treat them when they come. All right, let's have a look at the about. Excellent. Looks like we've got lots of different things filled out here, which is one of the goals. We need to make sure we've got as many things as we can filled out on our profile, which is really good. All right, so back to our profile. We've got our opening hours. Yep, we've got them all listed there. Excellent. Saturday, Sunday close. Perfect. That is all there. What we do need to do is check and see if that is reflected on our main page. So if we look down the bottom, usually it's maybe down the bottom. Nope, not seeing it there. Contact. Nope, not seeing it there. All right, so there's an opportunity. Straight away, we can see that you could add those hours in onto your website, and that's going to give you that little sort of mirrored boost in Google, because Google's looking at the website. It's going to want to check and see what that is. All right, so that's that one. Let's jump over here to the FAQs. What have we got? Hard to know if we've got some FAQ schema on there. Schema is just like a way that the code on here speaks to Google. And it's a really good idea to make sure you've got schema on all your pages of your website. And the schema is there to reflect the fact that you are who you say you are, and that you are the same as the Facebook page or the Instagram page or the Google My Business profile. Okay. Next thing I'd like to note is that we've got the photos and videos. So if I click on into the photos and videos, you can see we've got some awesome photography here. I love good photography. I've got a photography background. And what I can see is we've got some really good stuff. However, I'm just looking at these as a photographer myself. I kind of go, oh, is this stock photography? One thing that Google really wants is it really wants unique photos that are from you. Okay, and the reason that they want that, or that they can use that, is that they can pull the information from the photo, such as if you're taking a photo on your phone, you have the geographic data that's saved in that metadata. Okay, so it says straight away, hey, this is the location, it was taken on site, and therefore this business is real, it's fresh, there's people there, they're doing business there. Okay, so that's another one there. Not quite sure what's happening here. Nice backgrounds and pictures. That one I can tell you is most definitely a stock photo. And then we've got our location there, which is fine. Yeah, so we've got a little bit going on. Definitely some work to do there. Sharing lots of posts more frequently, and just making sure that it's fresh and up to date. All right, next thing. All right, just looking at the blog here, I can see straight away we've got a few blogs here, a few articles that have been pasted in, going back to, I guess, when the business started. I would imagine this usually indicates when the business has started. Going way back to January 2021, or even before that. No, January 2021. And then the most recent one that we've got is May 22, 2023. So straight away I can see that this blog roll, all these articles, we need to be updating that frequently so that we've got lots of fresh content. So we're good to go. All right. So that's another key thing. Great to see that we've got Facebook linked up there. And let's just check down the bottom. Yep. So we've got our get directions. That's awesome. We've got our location. What I would note is the queue. I would change that to Queensland. I'd keep this all very, very consistent so that when you're looking at Google Business Profile, your website, and then later on when you've got different citations, which is just links back from places like Yelp or local directories, you want to make sure it's exactly the same every time. Okay, so that's something I'd consider as well. All right, so one of the most important things that I'm noticing, I've just gone over to auscarephysio.com.au/page-sitemap.xml. Basically what this is it's a big list of all the different pages that exist on the website. And what's really, really important, what's probably the most important thing, is to make sure that you've got location pages going. I can see in here, we've got one here, Auscare Physio Caboolture is in there, which is excellent. It means we've got physio, we've got Caboolture in the same term. But I know as a local that we've also got Morayfield, Burpengary, North Lakes, Mango Hill, Redcliffe, Bribie Island, all those different ones. We want people to come from all over. So we need to make sure we're covering all our bases and that Google knows that we exist in those places. Even though our premises is in this spot in Caboolture, it can still you can still bring in people from all over. If you're the top of Google, people will come to you. Okay, so really, really important. That's another really good hot tip to make sure that your website, if this is your website, or if it's if you have your own website, location pages are really, really important. All right, so finally, if this is your website and you're interested in having this work done for you because maybe it's too hard, maybe you've had someone doing it and you just don't know where to pick up from, I would absolutely love to help you. So I have a local SEO Boost product that is just a one-time fee, and I come through and I just make sure all the basics are correct with your Google business profile primarily, and a little bit of soft work on your website just to make sure things are all in order. So it kind of sets you up, gets you ready to go. It also includes some sharing some posts on your Google profile. And I'd absolutely love to have a chat with you. If you want to click the link below in the video, or if you've got to this because I've sent you an email and this is your business, then absolutely come and talk to me. I'd love to help you out. I'd love to speak with anybody who wants some help or just wants to talk business because I love this stuff. All right. So thanks so much for watching. I'm Brad from digcreative.com.au. Love to hear from you. Have a great day.